Welcome back to MNN, and this is Market Report. First off, Bitcoin stayed bearish at the end of the day, with the day opening at 66,326 and closing at 65,672, with a total loss of 0.98%, reaching a high of 66,986 and a low of 65,363 throughout the day. Next, moving on to other cryptocurrencies. Ethereum also stayed bearish at the end of the day, with the day opening at 1,796 and closing at 1,793, with a total loss of 0.17%, reaching a high of 1,840 and a low of 1,759 throughout the day. Solana stayed bearish as well, opening the day at 73.98 and closing the day at 73.55, with a total loss of 0.58%, reaching a high of 75.63 and a low of 72.34. XRP also stayed bearish, opening the day at 1.238 and closing at 1.217, with a total loss of 1.67%, reaching a high of 1.256 and a low of 1.205. Moving on to metals, gold stayed bullish, opening at 4,299 and gaining a total of 0.32% to close the day at 4,313, reaching a high of 4,337 and a low of 4,290. Moving on to silver, which opened at 62.39 and lost 0.76% to close the day at 61.91, reaching a high of 62.88 and a low of 60.64, staying bearish. Looking at stocks, the S&P 500 stayed bearish, closing at 7,511 with a loss of 42.94 points. Dow Jones stayed bullish, closing at 52,000 with a gain of 328.64 points. Thank you for tuning in to MNN, and this was Market Report.